this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase, and these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Diva. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile.
It's been interesting watching Reigns throughout these Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns. He's over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the Bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side. From Rollins, holy time offense there.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
And he scores a reversal on Rollins.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Non-stop blows.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just come from firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the Bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on. Absolutely late. Rollins out, and now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother.
Going up,
But right hands create separation and an escape. I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the Bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear.
Not a good spot to be in. Big!
So close to finishing this, he can taste it. Ending Rollins and closing the book on the Shield will be his biggest victory yet.
Rollins lands hard ringside. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
Lands a knee.
Tossed back into the ring. Read that one.
The stop has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of this story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game.
Delivered into the barricade. Colliding with the barricade. Oh. The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half, but Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium live event match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016, Rollins defeated Reigns for the WWE title. And a year prior to that, Rollins committed the heist of the century and used the Money in the Bank to steal Roman's WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania.
Oh, man, right into the steel steps.
Get this back into the ring now.
Roman Reigns saying this is not the WWE Universe. This is Roman's universe.
Clothesline!
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's
Roman Reigns setting up for his patented move.
Way to avoid that.
This is why ring awareness is your friend. The pin attempt undone by proximity to the ropes.
Reigns, Rollins, both men are waging an epic battle.
For years, these Shield brothers would go town to town. No way!
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
A gnarly landing. That's why you can't get caught up in the heat of the moment.
An all-around bad decision.
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner. Reversal. And that turns things around.
Capped off with a big one.
Taking aim on the arm. Rollins continuing to mock Reigns, continuing to infuriate him as he attacks the Tribal Chief.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Oh, man. Just mounted with punches and
a stomp to the gut.
Rollins caught off guard.
Reigns has his opponent in a fireman's carry and
Driven down with a flapjack.
Right to the back of the neck. What a blow.
Good night. Schoolboy pinning combination.
oh, maybe not.
And the body continues to be the focus of the offense.
Yeah, it's a great way to slow down and debilitate your opponent.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman. Reigns is getting set up. And here it comes. Superman punch. Reigns just fully established. Here comes Reigns. Crucial turnaround there because he was falling behind.
That's possibly the trigger for Seth to battle his way back into this.
Spear by Reigns. might be it. The champ might keep it here.
Roman getting ready to finish this, to finally vanquish the...
Rollins being put into the guillotine. This is the biggest danger Seth has faced.
This is the tightest I've ever seen Roman squeeze this submission.
Expert.
This is a very, very difficult submission to escape, but he did it.
The head of the table and Seth freaking Rollins are at war right now.
Bombs being thrown between these Shield brothers, but only one will be left standing. I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well,
move
there's your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that... guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief past his boiling point.
Rollins with a reversal.
Now Rollins looking for some momentum.
He endured the charge and now looks to lead his own reign.
Catches the leg.
Listen to this place. It's unreal.
The decibel level in here right now is breaking glass. These fans are on fire.
By Rollins.
Seth
Covered for the title. The champion with a quick shoulder up.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Rollins lining it up. Rollins with the stomp. We might see a new champion crowned.
And the cover.
Smart. So smart.
Caught off guard with a sharp knee. Got him in the corner now. Superman punch by the Tribal Chief.
That is the spear.
Did the champ just close this out?
And going for the pin.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner,
Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulders of the Tribal Chief. Roman...
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
The animal has been unleashed.
Don't judge a book by its cover. He has an extremely high in-ring IQ on top of being an absolute powerhouse.
Understandable as a man who sat beneath the learning tree of legends like Rey Mysterio and Triple H. Well, this gentleman wanted to step foot on the island of relevancy.
Well, here he is, and I promise it's going to take everything he has if he wants to make it off the island.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Tribal Chief is here.
And we may have no other option but to acknowledge him.
Three-plus years at the top of WWE for this man. Nobody has been able to defeat the Tribal Chief.
A reign of epic proportions. Dozens have tried. Dozens have failed.
Think about this. Hall of Famers, main eventers, crossover stars. None of them have been able to defeat Roman Reigns.
Listen to this crowd. The respect this man has earned.
The WWE Universe watched Roman conquer this business. They know he is a generational talent. He is one of one.
Introducing the challenger. From Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal Batista! And his opponent, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Each man in their corner awaiting the bell for what should prove to be one of the most challenging matches of their career. Guys, this one has that big fight feel tonight, with the World Heavyweight Championship being contested for.
Yeah, Michael, and that's exactly what this title stands for. Challenging for it is one of the most demanding situations a superstar can find themselves in. And defending it is even a greater challenge.
Yeah, Byron, but I think these men are more than up for the challenge.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense. Spiked with a Uranagi.
Fireman's carry. Nice takedown.
It switches into a flapjack.
Oh, look at this. Raining right hands. No escape from these punches. So ruthless. Good night.
Stalking his prey, ready to strike.
Batista's being taken full advantage of now.
Things can get grim in a hurry if Batista doesn't turn this around. Insulting. Caught that one with his face, and Batista's bleeding.
Seems like an easy question with an obvious answer, but Corey, what does Roman Reigns need to do here to get the win?
Oh, you're right, Cole. That is easy. One word, dominate. It's what Roman does best. Few opponents can withstand Roman Reigns' full power for very long.
Reigns had that scouted.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. And Roman Reigns demanding acknowledgement from the WWE Universe.
Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat.
He's looking for some sort of respite, unable to get out of the ring.
He doesn't want to be hung up in the bottom rope like that.
Drive-by. That's the kind of move that puts food on the table.
I think the whole bloodline is going to eat well after that.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Referee setting the hardware aside, clearing the way for any future damage.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Peerless position for him to be in here.
Reigns comes up short on that attack.
Shoulder tackle. Measuring. Oof. Face stop.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Placing him in the corner.
Being placed onto the top rope.
You just feel like this match may be about to reach its finish.
Feel like we're about to see a car crash.
Samoa drop.
Getting him in place, but for top rope.
Hazardous part of town for these two competitors.
This could go south in a hurry. Here we go. Superplex. And he's going to the outside, which will start a countout.
Reigns hits it.
The champ might have just sealed things. And he tosses him back in now. Cover. No, title still hangs in the balance. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. No one can. Big boot. Kick to the gut. And a big right hand. And the challenger's really not looking so hot now. I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Turns that away.
Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxton. You might get caught.
This could be it, Corey.
Takes the ball. That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ. Into the cover. And the champ makes the count early.
We're well into the match, and he still seems so fresh. It's almost unbelievable.
Batista now must be having withdrawals in his mind. Unsure where to go from here, as that move usually puts most men away.
Snapmare delivered by Reigns, and a boom for good measure.
Wicked clothesline. The tribal chief has acquired the target. Here it comes.
Oh, answering back by any means necessary.
Batista with a great shot. We've seen these men unleash a lot of devastating offense. Incredible that this match hasn't ended yet. The head of the table cinches it in.
Reigns with the guillotine.
Wrapped around the neck. This is dangerous. This is an especially uncomfortable hold, restricting so much of your breathing. Finds the ropes to force a break. A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times.
Kick to the gut.
Boom! DDT.
Suplex brings him down.
Oh, look at the knees. Just unloading knees to the body.
Slugging it out, toe-to-toe now. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Boom! Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. Ooh! Ooh! And now these two just pummeling the hell out of each other. Ending this test of wills with a big effort.
This could be it, Corey. Batista bomb. Can the champ recover from that?
Going for the cover. Oh, great ring presence.
This isn't over yet.
Oh, and Roman fights back.
He's finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Yeah, Roman was able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but can he take control of this match? Reigns on the money with a Superman punch. And a spear.
Perfect execution from the champ. The champion retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
A successful title defense for him tonight.
A pretty impressive defense. Challengers might think twice before coming at him now.
The very dangerous Jimmy Uso.
Hey, Saxton, no yeet.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Jey Uso from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Jimmy Uso!
Jimmy Uso, a truly dynamic competitor with a devastating super kick.
And Jimmy is always moving in the ring. He loves to take flight, but he'll bend the rules if he needs to. Jimmy Uso is always willing to do whatever it takes to win.
And that's exactly what I'm afraid of. Jimmy Uso is hungry for power.
Get used to it, Byron. We are about to witness the ascent of Jimmy Uso.
The living Lucha Libre legend is here.
A man who has done it all in WWE.
And his opponent, representing the LWO from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
I can guarantee this match is about to be one big highlight.
We have the bell, and it's time to fight for Jimmy Uso, who's been obsessed with showing who he is as his own man, no matter what it impacts.
It's not wise to try and enter the psyche of Jimmy, but he needs to keep his mind clear and focus on the task at hand, not fixate on proving a point.
He doesn't care who he hurts. What Jimmy Uso has done is become an island unto himself, and in the process, ripped his family apart.
What more are we going to see in this match? Top.
Step ahead there. He catches Jimmy with a counter.
Clothesline. Great athleticism.
Rey Mysterio now. Oh, look out!
Number one. Here comes the second.
And around and out for the third.
The third of the Three Amigos.
What a sequence. Constant momentum. Really taking them out of sorts with those suplexes.
Powerbomb. Elevates the shoulder.
Still too early in this match.
Jimmy saw it coming. The referee clearing that weapon out of the ring. And they tie up with a collar and elbow. Driving their legs, putting their opponent into a tight corner. Boom! Jimmy Uso getting worked on right now.
Mysterio seizing every opportunity. Great athleticism. Moonsault.
A slingshot Arabian press. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Look at this.
High risk cross body. Soaring out of the ring, looking to do as much damage as possible. Maneuvering their opponent all the way to the middle rope. Dial it up.
6-1-9.
Mysterio
Drops the elbow.
connects. Saw it coming. Flying forearm.
Mysterio with great evasion. Punch! Bam! He saw that one coming. Super kick! Bang! Never saw it coming.
He's looking a little battered now.
Yeah, that ruthless side of Jimmy just absolutely took over there.
Propped up in the corner. Drop kick. The crowd is fired up. Ray is fired up. I'm fired up.
Calm down, Saxton. Incoming!
Holy time. High risk attempt.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
He's in a very bad spot. Totally out of it.
Oh, look out. Oh, my gosh. Corkscrew senton.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxton. You might get caught.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Oh, did you hear that? Ooh, and he stops that offense.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off.
Oh, my, a jumping DDT.
Absolutely planted. Driven down face first.
Jumping stop to the gut.
Oh, God, what a shot to the face.
Whipping lariat.
Set up in the corner of the ring.
Now positioned on the top rope.
Rey Mysterio making the climb to the very top rope.
Avalanche Bulldog.
Familiar territory for Mysterio.
Set up for a second time. Frog splash connects.
Mysterio turned his lights off.
It's over and Rey Mysterio is your winner.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio!
A tough loss here for Jimmy Uso.
Rey Mysterio continues to prove that once the bell rings, very few competitors can do this better than him.
It's Mr. Money in the Bank.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
The WWE Universe delivering quite a reaction. Perhaps the most highly anticipated match of the night.
The competition level has never been higher, but this guy's ready to prove he can hang.
The man who has everybody saying his name.
Like it or not.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight.
A man who walks the walk and definitely talks the talk.
Somehow, some way, this guy is going to need to seize control from the Scottish Warrior. But trust me, McIntyre's not going to go down without a hell of a fight.
LA Knight in the ring tonight and ready for the whole WWE Universe to be shouting his nice takedown. Stack them up. Oh, great counter and a cover.
Optimistic thinking on that pin attempt.
Ouch. There's no secret that LA Knight scratched and clawed his way to get to where he is today.
Yeah, Cole, and that sort of dogged determination and resilience is what he carries into every one of his matches. There's no doubt we're going to see that on full display here tonight. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what. Check out the power of McIntyre. Air raid.
That's all it takes.
Perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Just launched. It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that. Michinoku driver.
So much for being his game. Knight perhaps leaning too much on his charisma and not enough on what he's doing in the ring.
Yeah, is Drew already bringing the fight there?
Oh, wow. Belly to belly. And now, Knight is getting beaten down.
LA has run into a road.
Flying possum. Shoulders down. No, he kicks out.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup. Escapes out of that attack.
Connecting with a sharp elbow. Sent into the corner.
Viciously attacking their opponent in the corner. Cover up. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Finds a counter to McIntyre there.
He quickly gets out of dodge.
Turned it around with a reversal. Oh, boom, did you hear the impact?
Oh, stomping right onto the arm.
Framing him up. He's got a picture-perfect opportunity here.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Oh, right across the throat.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
From the top.
McIntyre turns things around. What a clothesline.
His mind is turning. Might be close to the end.
Neckbreaker.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Grit your teeth.
Just never had a chance to block any of those. Stomps.
And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Moving him onto the top turnbuckle.
Carefully setting up their opponent for something big, something spectacular. Look at this superhuman display of power. Stalling superplex.
I cannot believe what we just saw.
Oof, a shot like that would counter any attack.
Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle.
What more can this superstar do? Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match.
From the top floor.
Superplex.
That move wasn't originally intended for the top rope, but that's what we just saw.
Just disrespectful.
We're seeing pure aggression from McIntyre.
Drew exhibiting all his power and force.
Neckbreaker. Oh my God, right over the top and hit hard. Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. LA Knight's hopes are waiting.
Knight is going to have to dig down deep here.
Oh, from the rope.
Oh, Glasgow kiss from Drew McIntyre.
Drew's confidence. The countdown is on, gentlemen.
McIntyre sights. Will Drew finish things now?
That might have done it. This could be it. He kicked out at 2.
I don't know how he just kicked out, and I'll tell you what, I don't really think he knows either.
That was supposed to be it, and no one is more shocked right now than McIntyre.
Suplex.
Offense like that is why Drew McIntyre is a game changer.
Scary to think what Drew has in store next.
Neckbreaker. Ouch.
Big time Falcon Arrow.
A flat-out power into the scoop slam.
The Scottish Warrior thinking about the end. The countdown's on.
That could be curtains for Knight.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
Finally, it's over.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
LA Knight's claim to in-ring supremacy just came up short.
LA Knight
Logan Paul looks like he's got a lot on his mind, and I'm sure we're going to hear about it. He's got some thoughts to share with the crowd.
He's got no shortage of bravado.
This is the confidence you need to succeed.
Guys, he's as serious as I've ever seen him.
A determined statement just made. Quite the message from Logan Paul.
A huge declaration, saying he'll win and do it while racing the clock.
Must be feeling unstoppable to add a stipulation like that.
Here comes one impressive athlete, Femi.
Impressive and intimidating.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 273 pounds, the NXT champion, Femi.
The holder of the longest NXT North American title reign at 272 days.
Which I might add, Oba won in his 10th match. Not his 10th match in WWE, his 10th match ever. The ruler's dominance is not worth questioning.
Yeah, Corey, not many competitors are eager to climb into the ring and face this man, that's for sure.
Well, just look at him. Who would want to mess with Oba Femi?
The Samoan Bulldozer, ready to destroy.
And his opponent, accompanied by Armando Alejandro Estrada from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds, the Samoan Bulldozer,
In his time, one of the most feared superstars around.
In his time? How about right now?
If you don't fear Umaga, you got a screw loose.
There is nothing more dangerous than when this bulldozer gets going.
There's no avoiding Umaga. You can only hope you'll survive.
He's running the... Most purely destructive superstars we've ever seen, Umaga. He can't be reined in or stopped. Umaga pursues victory with as of yet unmatched aggression and brutality.
And that's why they call him the Samoan Bulldozer, Cole. The ferocity.
Going for a quick cover. Turns it around and has the pin. Turns the tables, shoulders down. Kicks out.
Gotta do more to get the fall.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
And he retaliates.
Locks up. That gets your attention.
Oh, clothesline.
Sent right into the corner. Doesn't want to be on the top rope like this. Oh, no, 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 no. Not from up there.
Into the choke slam.
Absolutely soul-crushing impact from up high.
He's in his grasp.
Choke slam.
Landed. Hoisted up across their shoulders. Take a look at this superhuman power, my lord.
Oh, this is just flat-out punishment. Irish curse.
Not done yet. Again. How about one more?
For good measure.
Momentum is running away from Umaga.
And I don't see Femi relenting anytime soon.
It's obvious that Umaga's size and strength are his biggest assets here. Corey, is that going to be enough for him to get the win here tonight?
Cole, one thing people seem to miss or underestimate about a super heavyweight like Umaga is his impressive athletic.
Oh, look at this power. Look at this strength.
Superhuman military press slam. He's got him here. He's got him up.
And he is looking to do some serious harm.
And Femi is channeling the energy of this crowd.
Stops the kick. And unraveled on Umaga.
Excellent opportunity for Femi to shift the momentum.
Going from the defensive to the offensive, he is ready to go. And he gets directed into the corner.
Unloading with an uppercut.
And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
I don't think either one has the edge at this point, though.
Oh, what a stomp right to the chest. Are you kidding me? And Femi is going full tilt here.
Umaga has to find an opening and respond.
Oh, compressed in the corner. Oh, stomping away. Oba Femi. My God.
Oba ready to end things. Pops up their opponent.
Able to fall from grace.
And Umaga's laid out.
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win.
There is not a more terrifying sight than Umaga kicking out after you hit him with your best shot.
I can see it in the eyes from here. Disbelief. Unbelievable how this one is still going on. Throw. Umaga is in a distressing spot.
One attack after another from Femi. Oh, man, check out this power.
Gorilla press slam.
Scoop slam.
Wow, what elevation.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down. Vicious backbreaker.
And Femi is channeling the energy of this crowd.
Femi saw what was coming. Ooh, momentum's with Oba now.
Umaga has to find a way to turn things around.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold. A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in. Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. My God!
Pops up there.
The ruler with the fall from grace. Femi has him staring at the lights.
An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner,
A big victory here tonight for Oba Femi.
Unbelievable. The Samoan bulldozer stopped in his tracks. Not something you see every day.
This superstar's been waiting a long, long time for this match. And here comes their opponent.
I think we've all been waiting for this match. I want to see these two get it on. What? Wait a second.
Oh, wait a second. His right turn around.
Uh-oh.
What are they doing here?
This isn't going to be pretty.
Now we can get this match started.
They want nothing to do with this fight. They're running scared.
Well, what kind of person sticks their nose in someone else's affairs?
Bad blood to kick things off in this one as the bell sounds and things are officially underway.
Let me just say, if that was the level of respect on display going into this one, I'm pretty sure we can all imagine how this match is going to go down. I'm talking low down and dirty, gentlemen. I don't respect you, and you certainly don't respect me. That's what I'm talking about.
Incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here. And into the collar and elbow. Demonstrating power here, able to drive the opposition to the ropes.
The temple's being made a target. Heading to the outside now. Counters to gain the advantage. Slap blade!
Nicely done.
Oh, heavy contact into the steel steps. Powerbomb position, up we go, and down across the knee.
Nice counter from Big E.
A string of counters.
Big down low. Oh, into a powerbomb.
That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
He's really
From the top. Whoa, what a landing. The air time, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
Corey, any advice for Big E as he looks to secure the victory here?
Yeah, he needs to play to his strengths and dictate the pace of this match. Turn it into a methodical contest of power, which is where he's at his best.
Nicely done.
Penta's really keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, Penta isn't giving any quarter.
Super kick! He took a vicious hit there.
Oh, gosh, I hope we've got medical staff standing by.
It sure looks like we'll need him.
He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
Yeah, but you know this one is still up in the air.
Put on the top rope. Something big's coming.
Move over, Byron. Let a professional call this one because this is going to be nasty. There it is. Hurricane.
Believe me when I say you cannot overstate the amount of pain that causes someone. Hurricane.
Side headlock applied. Gonna turn this around.
flexing their technical acumen.
Big E has lost any momentum here.
Every form of offense Big E attempts is being neutralized. Hand and elbow.
Oh, snapmare.
Oh, not safe yet.
Placed him in the corner here. And Penta gets thwarted away.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Retaliates with a counter. Looks like some words have been exchanged.
And body language is telling me they might not have been the kindest.
Explosive assault from Penta.
And I don't think anything can stop Penta now.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
At last, he's keeping that string of offense in check. But will that prove to be the chance he needs in this match? Penta cradles his opponent.
Penta driver. Penta just closed the book on this one.
And that's it. Penta wins.
Here is your winner,
You gotta love it. They wanted to embarrass the competition, and I would say they absolutely just did.
I don't know if I'd say I loved it, but I won't deny that they successfully got into their opponent's head here.
This is what I've been telling you and Saxton all along, Cole. It doesn't have to be pretty as long as you win. Sure, they were disrespectful earlier on. They won. In fact, it was that mindset that most likely drove them to win.
The Great One is here.
These days, Rock is more than great. We are looking at the final boss.
Maybe the most famous man on earth.
The Rock always makes an epic arrival.
The following is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE People's Champion, The Rock!
From the Brahma Bull to the Great One to the final boss.
Well, nicknames may change, but dominance does not. Still, one of the very best.
And according to The Rock, no one is better.
Is he wrong?
Gentlemen, you are looking at confidence on another level.
Exactly where it should be.
Some of this crowd seems to agree.
WWE Universe, bask in the greatness of the final boss.
Doesn't matter if the WWE Universe boos or cheers, all the same to The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock always gets such an amazing reaction.
Love him or hate him, the final boss is a living legend. The face that runs the place is in the building.
And he is ready to stand head and shoulders above the competition once again.
And his opponents, first from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
For a long time in his career, John Cena was considered one of the most controversial superstars in WWE history.
Yeah, but love him or hate him, you cannot deny the impact that Cena has had on this business.
And unless you're burying your head in the sand, you also can't deny that Cena belongs on the sports entertainment Mount Rushmore.
The one and only CM Punk.
And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Always outspoken, always ready for a fight.
You know, sometimes CM Punk makes life a little harder for himself, but he wouldn't have it any other way.
Punk is proud that he's accomplished so much in his career, and he did it all his way.
Well, Punk's looking to accomplish even more tonight. Punk possesses a lethal combination of fighting styles, and he's going to need it tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Punk is always ready for a fight, and he proclaims he is the measuring stick until someone proves him otherwise.
Triple threat, always a challenging matchup for any superstar. Getting this one underway, we see The Rock, Cena, and CM Punk
Never a moment of respite in these triple threat bouts. Each superstar will have to be very deliberate with all of their actions. You don't want to have any wasted motion, any wasted energy.
Northern Lights.
Ooh, elbow strike. Ouch.
Well, nothing fancy here.
Tasted victory.
Backed up. Beautiful. Might sneak one.
He needs to deal more damage before trying that again.
Does this style of match favor a more unhinged superstar?
Oh, yeah. You need a twisted imagination to take full advantage of a no disqualification match. That said, sometimes this match brings out a darker side you wouldn't expect in some superstars.
Oh, this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in. I can't watch this anymore. Just someone make it stop.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Cena has no control here.
Yeah, the great one is dropping bombs on Cena.
And just got caught with that DDT. Uh-oh. Cena warding him off.
And Cena puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
Cena's never give up attitude shining through once again. He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank.
Rock. Getting him right into the corner.
Double axe handle. And he stonewalls The Rock.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Mind Buster.
Down hard.
Axe handle.
Double axe handle smash.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Springboard stunner by Cena.
That was definitely an attempt to take off some of The Rock's shine there.
Cena not showing any signs of backing down here. Unloading with that power offense of his. If you're going to grab a kendo stick, you better be prepared to use it.
And here we go, returning to the ring.
Up the electric chair, down for the drop.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and
Falcon arrow.
here it comes. Rock got it. I think it's over.
2 count, and he's still in the game.
You can't forget how defiant Punk is. You might throw your best at him, but he'll still keep getting up.
Rock might need to dial up a little more electricity than usual if that wasn't enough. Up on the shoulders.
Now we're talking. This sledgehammer might be what decides this match.
And that was offense with a hurtful purpose.
Oh, man. Adding more injury to injury with that hammer.
Oh, he flips that around. Michinoku driver. Counter by The Rock. Uh-oh.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Looks like he's ready to knock things out of the park here.
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
I mean, at this point, a trip.
And Punk now looking for the pinfall. Shoulder shoots up before 2.
He's still got life in this matchup.
What a display of strength here.
What a slam. Nice running crossbody.
Got the leg and drops an elbow. He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
Picked up and being carried around now. Goes under the ropes and into the ring. From behind,
Shoulders down.
he decides this isn't the moment.
Hope he doesn't miss his chance because of this choice.
Up fast. Buster.
Down hard.
Is victory close? This could be it. Breaks the count.
Obviously still has some fight left.
What's he hoping to find down there?
I guarantee that chair is not going to be used as it was designed for.
Good night. And now The Rock finds. Here's the cover. Does he have him? He gets the kick out after the one.
Surprised to not even get a 2 count at this point.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Uh-oh. About to yes, rock bottom. Hazardous situation for CM Punk. Uh-oh. About to rock bottom. The Rock got all of it.
There's two. Near fall.
You can't deny seeing this penchant for the dramatics. Probably one of the closest 2 9/10 counts I've ever seen.
And guys, The Rock is not happy with that result. Thought it was over, but the kick out surprised him.
Ooh.
The WWE Universe standing at attention, completely entranced by this matchup now.
Can't miss action taking place in front of them. Nobody wants to blink. They do not want to miss a second of the action at this point.
These superstars have toiled away endlessly, and this crowd is on their feet in full appreciation.
An incredible sight. Just
Here it comes. The Rock bottom. Cena wasn't ready. Could be over. 2.
got it. Seize the opportunity in this triple threat match.
Here is your winner,
Quite the performance from all 3 superstars in this match.
I applaud all 3 of these superstars for pulling off a match like this.